Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is 10:30. I was up just before 7 o'clock and I took the dogs out for a wee and I gave them their breakfast. I fed the cat and made myself some breakfast so I could take my antibiotics and some painkillers because the pain's now travelling into my ear. And then I came back to bed and ended up falling back asleep again after about an hour. And then I've been dozing on and off, and I've just asked Lee what the time is, and he says it's 10:30, and I hadn't got the geese out for the day. So I was like, oh goodness. So I went out and apologised to my girls for not getting them out of their pen. I've given them their breakfast, and I think I'm going to spend the day in bed. I've said that before and I'm not very good at doing it, but I do feel rough, so actually maybe being in bed is a good thing for me to do today. We'll see how well I manage doing that. Lee and Kenzie have got to go and pick up their glasses today, so they should be ready. But I don't need to go out. Ideally, I should walk the dogs, but again, Kenzie can do that because I have them in the week, so he can do today's walk. And I'll just hopefully perk up a little bit. And I think I'll sit here and do my courses for my new business. So, yeah, hopefully this will go down. I'll take another antibiotic in about an hour. Now I've got the dentist tomorrow afternoon, so we'll see what happens. Lee and Kenzie have gone to get their glasses that they ordered 2 weeks ago from the opticians. And I've come down to make a cup of tea and I've realised how much muck there is on the floor, so I'm going to hoover. Oh, excuse me. I've taken the recycling out. And the dogs have chewed something upstairs as well, so I'll sweep all of that up while I'm at it. And then I'm going to go back to bed. I also decided to change the bedding, but I've tired myself out. That's what I'm doing, putting a bit of Christmas bedding on. When I'm not feeling great, soft boiled eggs is my go-to. With butter and pepper, and this is going to be really easy for me to swallow as well. £187.
What you've got to pay.
Much bubble bath was needed in today's bathing. It helps. It's now Sunday afternoon, evening, nearly 6 o'clock, and I've had a nice bath. I've taken my second antibiotic of the day. I'm just waiting on having the third. I do feel like the swelling has gone down in my mouth, but I do still have sore jaw, sore ears, mostly stuff on this side, and still feel rubbish. So we'll just see how tomorrow goes. I'm meant to be having breakfast with a friend tomorrow. What I might do is see if she'll come into the village and then we'll have breakfast at the village pub instead, because I don't fancy going anywhere else. And it's hard to eat anyway. In fact, because I haven't been chewing on things, because it's hard to chew, the rest of my teeth feel odd. It's almost like when I do put them together, they're sensitive, and it's not pain, it's just a weird feeling because they haven't been pushed together for a few days intentionally, and trying to eat, then when I try and chew on something, it just feels really weird. That's strange. One of the things that has been helping is having baby food pouches. So I've been having fruit pouches, and I've just ordered a bunch from Amazon which have arrived today. Ordered them yesterday because I know that takes away some of the hunger, but means that I don't have to try and chew anything. So that works quite well. But I can't live off baby food, can I? Certainly not fruit pouches. So I'm hoping that nothing else, not being able to eat properly, means that I'll be able to lose a bit of weight, which I've put on. I wasn't planning on it happening this way, but we'll see. I strongly suspect that this video is either going to be tagged on to Saturday's video, because I haven't edited that yet, but I don't think it was very long, or it's going to be tagged onto Monday's video. So I suspect this that you're watching now is a 2-day video of some sort. I am going to go and put the geese to bed. Then I'm going to go and drink some water and have a fruit pouch, I think. And then Lee and I believe, are going to watch a Christmas movie called Xmas. that Kenzie suggested, which is X as in EXMAS. So it's like a couple, I think, that have split up. I'm suspecting they might get back together again at the end of the movie. I don't know. But it's called Xmas. And yeah, we're going to sit and watch that this evening. And I think we might have a ghosty program to watch as well. I'm not sure. That might be tomorrow. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. And I'll see you all tomorrow. While I remember, because it's in my head, I want to tell you, over the course of December up until Christmas Day, I'm going to be doing an additional, hopefully short video, like 5 minutes. I don't know yet because I've not started filming it, so it's a bit hard to tell how long it's going to be. The idea being it's going to be a short video, and it's going to be me opening the advent calendar that I have bought, and I'm doing it in conjunction with somebody else who is a YouTuber who has bought a similar thing to myself. It's the same idea of advent calendar, just a different version of it. So we're going to mention each other, and we're going to send you over to each other's videos if that's something that you find interesting and want to watch double of. But yeah, they're just going to be hopefully 5-minute videos that are just additional bonus videos if you fancy watching them. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Monday morning. I have been having a bit of a lay-in. Not a huge lay-in, a little lay-in. My throat is feeling better. My mouth is less swollen, but it's still covering the tooth, which means it's still being bitten. I do have an appointment with the dentist at just gone 4 today, so we'll see what he says. It looks pretty horrid in there. I did have a little look in there last night and went, ooh, not pleasant. I'm meeting a friend for breakfast. I don't know if I'm going to try and eat something crunchy, like, you know, bacon, or if I'm just going to ask them for an omelette. We're only going to the village pub, and I think they'll do me an omelette if I ask for an omelette. I think that might be the safest option for breakfast. I want to just say to you all that I am really going to try and push my channel. I've noticed some growth on it recently, and it's sort of inspired me. So I've set up, instead of having my private Instagram, which I don't even know if I've got it private, to be honest, but my personal Instagram, I'm actually pushing my, I've set it up this morning, a Worms Eye View Vlogger Instagram page. So if any of you use Instagram and you want to go and have a check on that, then I will pop the link in the description below, and then you can go and follow that if you wish. I will just try and put little stories of things I'm doing throughout the day, little snippets of bits and bobs. And I'll also be posting my videos, but if you're a subscriber, you will already know about my videos because you'll get notified. If you are not a subscriber, here's my little splurge. You should probably give it a go. I'm quite fun. And if you've come back several times, then you'll know that. So just press the button. That would be nice. Thanks. And actually, if you press the button and you decide you don't like what you see, you can always unpress the button. So humour me. Thanks. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go and have some breakfast, and you lot can see what I finally decide to eat when I've decided what I'm going to eat. I decided to give real food a try. What was that? You're just injecting yourself over there. Okay, you carry on, love. Haven't seen her for ages, so it's really nice that we're getting together and having a bit of a catch up. But look how yummy this looks. I just hope I can manage to chew stuff. I have had a very lovely breakfast with my friend, which she treated me to. As you saw, it was a very nice, and I did manage to eat the food, which was really good. I've got to go and pick Kenzie up in about an hour, so I'm going to do some housework. I need to get the bathroom cleaned, do a bit of dusting. I did hoover this morning, so would you like to join me while I do that? I know it doesn't look too bad anyway, but it hasn't had a clean. I often wipe things down, like I will get some tissue and a damp tissue or some spray and wipe behind the toilet, that kind of thing. And I always kind of, with a wet hand, wipe dust away, but it hasn't had an actual clean. Everything sparkly, floor scrubbed, everything bleached or Vicaled. There we go, that's that job. I did hoover earlier on because the dogs had trashed the place. It's nearly time to go and get Kenzie, but I've got a wet cloth here and some spray. I'm just going to go and dust with a wet cloth. It's just gone 2 o'clock. I'm going to pick Kenzie up. I've got the dogs with me, and we're just going to pop into my parents for half an hour, see them, and then we'll head home. You big tarts. It is. On our way back now from tea and get together with my parents. We've stopped. Yeah. Stopped at the green for the dogs to have a bit of a play. Kenzie's gone to get something from the pub, not sure what, the dogs have now just seen him. And then I'm going off to the dentist. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Mind it. Here we go. Dentist time. Let's see what they're going to do for me. This is a very unflattering view, isn't it? I've just come back from the dentist, and as I suspected, it's still too swollen for him to be able to do anything of any great help. So he says carry on with the antibiotics. I'm about halfway through those now. He cleaned out the hole in the cavity. He blasted it with air, which literally sent me through the roof. And he's put a temporary filling in, so he's not drilled anything, he's just cleaned it and put a temporary filling in. And then when the swelling's gone down, he's going to be able to get the slide in to be able to do the x-ray and then do the filling properly. The other thing he's given me, because I asked him if I could take some, is those little cotton wadges that they do. You know when you've had a tooth extraction or something and you have to have one of those, or they use them to pack out the gum, don't they, when you're having fillings sometimes. Those little cotton wadges, because I can put one, because what I was doing yesterday, because that way I'm not biting down on it when I'm resting. But now I can just put one of these, and I was like, I need one of those cotton wadges, so I can put one in and rest without it biting down on my, and that hopefully that'll help it heal, because it's not constantly being bitten down on. So that was really good. And I'm just going to do myself some boiled eggs and some butter and mix those, and that's easy, and then have a fruit pouch. I did manage to have that dinner this morning. No, breakfast this morning. So I did have a sausage and a piece of bacon. It was hard to eat because I couldn't just squash it, but I did get a bit of protein in me, so that was something at least. Right, I will come back to you in just one moment. Next job, packaging up some salad for my meals for this week at work. So I'm just going to do 2 of them. Now I'm like, am I going to be able to eat salad? There's quite a lot of chewing involved, but I'll do them anyway. Oops. Making a big old mess. I might try and get the rest of that salad into me actually now, because I could probably do with some vegetables. You will see me perched on the edge of the bed here, and that is because I'm being pushed out Lee has another, well, it's another man, I have to say. He's got another man in the bed with him. Let me show you what is occurring. You right there, love?
I'm alright.
This one seems to have picked a spot between us, and it seems to be his favourite spot as our chaperone. You right there? Oh, you've gone all shy now, have you?
Camera shy.
Wanna hide your head under the blanket? Well, he wasn't shy a minute ago. He was just sprawled, wasn't he? Sprawled.
Legs akimbo.
Legs akimbo, everything on display, kicking me in the side so we could nuzzle up to Lee with love. Yes, you.
Unlike his grumpy brother.
His brother's being very good at the moment.
Yeah, it's early, yeah.
It is. Right. Say good night, Lee.
Good night, Lee.
Are you going to make me tea?
Tea, yeah. Tea and Stargate.
I'm going to say good night. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot, and I'll see you all tomorrow.